I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean,
you know, why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam, you know? Does she want to be, you know, seen as a traditional wife now?
Meghan, she's an American celebrity, so I can kind of forgive her for it.
It's definitely her idea.
She's like, Prince Harry is a prince of the realm. You imagine these...
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle might have thought the worst was behind them after South Park's brutal worldwide privacy tour episode. But the storm is far from over. According to new reports, the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, are sharpening their satirical blades for another takedown, this time aimed squarely at Meghan's viral pregnancy dance video. And if the first episode caused international mockery, this new one might redefine their entire public image. Inside their Montecito estate, sources say the couple is in crisis mode. Harry is shaken, Meghan is furious, and their advisors are scrambling for damage control. From legal loopholes to PR disasters, the Sussexes are bracing for impact. But with the parody almost finished and Paramount reportedly backing South Park's creative freedom, there might be nothing they can do to stop the next round of global ridicule. Here's the full breakdown of what's going on behind the scenes.
Meghan, she's an American celebrity, so I can kind of forgive her for it.
It's definitely her idea.
She's like, Prince Harry is a prince of the realm. You imagine the centuries of history and tradition in this country, the respectful organisations that he was or is an ambassador of, the military, and you're behaving like that and happy to release it in public. I mean, it's just so demeaning.
Yeah, she's a narcissist and he's quite thick.
When South Park first mocked Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, it was a cultural phenomenon. The worldwide privacy tour episode didn't just trend, it embedded itself into public perception of the Sussexes. Now, that satire train is reportedly coming back, and this time, the target is Meghan's bizarre viral pregnancy dance video. The skit is rumored to parody the couple's media antics in a savage new way, transforming Meghan's empowerment narrative into a chaotic, choreographed farce. According to insiders, Harry is panicking. The idea of once again being mocked in animated form, especially over something so personal, has reportedly left him visibly shaken. The couple had already struggled to repair their public image post-documentary and post-book. Another South Park hit could cement their status as punchlines rather than serious public figures. For Harry, this feels like déjà vu, but this time with even higher emotional and reputational stakes.
You know, why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam, you know? Does she want to be, you know, seen as a traditional wife now rather than a grand humanitarian politico, Tom?
I mean, if she does, I mean, good on her. I'm
half winding you up now. You must know that. You must know that.
Within their luxurious Montecito mansion, what was once a serene daily routine has now turned into crisis central. Staffers are reportedly on high alert, holding early morning Zoom meetings, combing leak sites for any storyboard snippets from the upcoming South Park episode, and drafting endless versions of PR statements. Every response is a gamble. Go too harsh, and the public calls them humorless. Go too soft, and supporters feel betrayed. Meghan and Harry are stuck in a PR purgatory. Behind closed doors, Meghan is demanding updates while Harry paces the garden, earbuds blasting meditative playlists, trying to calm himself down. According to reports, their inner circle is calling this a digital war room, equipped with social dashboards and strategy charts. But what truly terrifies the couple is that no amount of planning may be enough. South Park thrives on chaos, and this next parody might be their most brutal yet.
I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean, besides the Lord song. I love that song. It's an amazing pop rock ballad.
Naturally, Harry and Meghan turned to their legal team first, hoping to find some way to block the episode before it aired. But the lawyers quickly ran into a wall. U.S. law. Satire is heavily protected under the First Amendment and fair use doctrine. Even the most tasteless joke or parody is allowed as long as it's not outright defamation, which, in this case, it isn't. The parody is based on public content Meghan herself posted, making any defamation claim virtually impossible. Their attempt to cite royal protocol also failed. Harry gave up his working royal status, and even if he hadn't, such a claim wouldn't hold in American courts. One insider said the internal legal memo ended with a grim recommendation: mitigate the damage, don't try to stop it. Essentially, there's no lawsuit strong enough to pull the plug, and that realization may have rattled Harry more than the parody itself.
Babe, time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post for Del Taco.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
With legal doors slammed shut, the Sussexes turned to their PR team, but that hasn't provided much hope either. Every option on the table is a double-edged sword. If they go on TV and laugh it off, South Park might edit their reactions into future mockery. If they remain silent, it could be seen as admission or even guilt. One suggestion involved Meghan launching a feminist response against misogynistic humor, but others warned this might seem like she's using feminism as a shield from mockery. Harry is reportedly growing frustrated. One aide claims he blurted out during a meeting, "We're arguing punchlines while the world watches us squirm." The deeper issue is that South Park doesn't just mock content, it mocks the response to it. Any move the Sussexes make might just give the creators more material to skewer. They're stuck in a loop, and there's no easy escape.
You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Win. Yes, that's right, friends. You see, my wife and I
was totally like, you should write a book because your family's like stupid, and then so are like journalists.
The leaked details of the upcoming South Park episode are not only harsh, they're specific. The working title is reportedly Respect Our Pregnancy, and it opens with a cartoon Meghan rehearsing twerk moves on a fake hospital set. A red-haired cartoon, Harry adjusts lighting rigs while offering fake encouragement. The skit satirizes the couple's entire aesthetic of curated authenticity, suggesting that even their most personal moments are PR stunts. One particularly cutting scene shows a subtitle flashing the words scripted moment every time Meghan's animated baby bump jiggles. Another shows a fictional studio boss yelling, "Cue the tears! We need vulnerable sparkle!" It's not just mockery, it's a brutal takedown of the couple's brand. For Harry, this is the worst-case scenario. He spent months defending that video as a personal celebration of parenthood. South Park intends to turn it into a viral cartoon punchline and possibly a permanent brand stain.
These two are now an international embarrassment for the royal family, and I really, really do think that the time has come to strip the titles.
If Harry was hoping for backup from Buckingham Palace, he's out of luck. Royal insiders say the palace has no intention of stepping in. Their view is simple. The Sussexes chose a life of media exposure and commercial deals. They can deal with the consequences. King Charles reportedly believes any intervention would only draw the monarchy deeper into tabloid territory. William's camp, meanwhile, sees the parody as predictable fallout from Harry and Meghan's ongoing public escapades. One royal source even said, "If Harry keeps feeding the beast will keep eating." In other words, they brought this on themselves. To make matters worse, the palace has already drafted a standardized response for all media inquiries. No comment on satirical programming. The message is clear. Harry and Meghan are on their own. That official indifference may hurt Harry more than any cartoon. Silence from the crown cuts deep.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
As soon as rumors of the parody surfaced, the internet exploded. Hashtags like #PrinceParody and #RoyalFraud began trending across platforms, quickly devolving into a meme war. Users spliced real footage of Meghan's pregnancy video with leaked cartoon images. Conspiracy theorists revived old allegations, claiming Meghan wore a fake bump or staged her pregnancy. Parenting influencers found themselves dragged into duets, forced to take sides. Even fan pages that once championed Meghan's empowerment story quietly limited comments, unsure which way the backlash would blow. Social media analytics showed a 14% drop in positive sentiment toward Meghan's image. Crisis consultants warned that every new joke gives the controversy longer legs. The couple's team can't even stop the momentum without amplifying it. And worst of all, this isn't even the final product. Once the episode actually airs, the meme engine is expected to explode again, turning a PR fire into a wildfire.
So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Harry and Meghan's team tried to fight back with social influence. Meghan's old network of wellness influencers and body positivity advocates were asked to help shape the narrative. The idea was to push the angle that the parody was cruel, sexist, and outdated. But the response was lukewarm at best. Many influencers refused to touch the topic, worried about alienating their audiences or being mocked themselves. Others asked for steep fees the Sussex budget reportedly couldn't afford. A well-known lifestyle guru reportedly said, I love Meg, but the internet's in roast mode. I'm not stepping into that crossfire. Even friendly media personalities have gone silent. The influencer army that once pushed Meghan's image is now playing it safe. Without that layer of social support, the couple is left to fend for themselves in a digital space that is rapidly turning hostile. It's a silent collapse of their PR fortress.
I thought we were moving forward, Meghan. Well, we're not.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look, Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before.
Desperate to soften the blow, Harry reportedly reached out to his Hollywood connections. Producers, publicists, streaming executives, anyone who might have pull at Paramount or with South Park's creators. But the response was bleak. Even friendly contacts warned him, pushing back only adds fuel to the fire. One Netflix exec allegedly said, "You try to interfere, and Trey and Matt will just roast you harder." Others politely changed the subject. The entertainment industry may sympathize with Harry's stress, but no one wants to be responsible for canceling a viral hit. South Park is considered untouchable, Hollywood's ultimate free speech bulldozer. If anything, attempts to tone down the episode could become future material for mockery. Meghan and Harry have discovered a brutal reality. You can build bridges in Hollywood, but they don't survive a South Park flood. Once the animators are locked in, there's no studio favor strong enough to reverse it.
Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
At the center of it all is the question, how do Meghan and Harry move forward? PR experts have floated two possible redemption arcs. 1. Embrace humility. Let the episode air, then post a short, lighthearted video showing they can laugh at themselves before pivoting to charity causes. 2. Flip the moment into a cause campaign, speaking out about online bullying of expectant parents. But there's a catch. If either plan seems too calculated, it could backfire. The internet loves authenticity and hates opportunism. Even a well-meaning campaign might be labeled #mocktivism. And if South Park lands a killer punchline, a phrase or moment that sticks, it could define Harry permanently. In that case, no podcast, docuseries, or media tour will fix the narrative. As one advisor reportedly said, "The first parody was wiggle room. A second hit? That's concrete." For Harry and Meghan, the next episode isn't just a cartoon, it's a crossroads.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy.
As the countdown to South Park's next episode continues, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are staring down a PR nightmare with no clear escape route. The palace won't help, Hollywood won't interfere, and the internet is primed to turn every frame into a meme. What was once a quirky cartoon parody has become a full-blown cultural moment, one that could permanently reshape how the world sees the Sussexes. The stakes couldn't be higher. Will Harry face the satire with grace? Will Meghan fight back? Or will silence define their legacy in the age of digital mockery? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. South Park has aimed its animated spotlight, and the world is watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Harry laugh it off or speak up? Smash that like if you're here for every royal twist. And don't forget to subscribe. The next royal scandal might already be animating.